Bobby was born on September 9th, 1984. And I always told people it was the best year ever because Dan Marino came into the Football League. But truth be known, it was because my first son was born. And I'll never forget it.
If I could explain Bobby in a few words, he was just crazy. He was so funny. Anybody that meets him would laugh. Just being around him, you know. He just had the funniest personality.
He wanted to be a cop ever since he was 5 years old, just like his Uncle Paul.
He would make me feel like comfortable in whatever he did. He like kind of made things feel safe for me.
He said, respect what I want to do. I want to get rid of the bad guys, and I want to be a cop. On July 13th, 2006, I got up that morning, like any other morning, a little different. I was going to a fundraising charity golf event in Doral. And at 1:08 p.m., my phone rang. And somebody was screaming on the other end. It was my brother-in-law. I couldn't make out what he was saying. So a first responder picked up the phone, and she got it from him, and she said, your son has been in a very bad car accident. And they're trauma hawking him to the Derry Medical Center. And everything was like slow motion. I got to the hospital, my wife and the rest of our family was there. About an hour into it, this lady came in and said, I have good news. Your son's responding. He's made a turn for the better. And we, of course, praised God and we celebrated and we were happy. And we continued to pray for about another hour and a half. And these two women came in with their heads down. They looked down and they looked up at me and I said, it's about Bobby, isn't it? And they had a blank stare. And I said, he didn't make it, did he? He said no. And at that moment, it was like time stood still.
May 21st was my little one's birthday. She just turned 14. And he was over. He had just moved out 4 weeks prior. And the next day, we were going to my nephew's graduation party in West Palm Beach. And his girlfriend called us and said something's wrong. She had gotten a text. She had gotten a text that was just saying call the police. And then when I turned into the apartment complex, there was just cops. And he had shot himself in a beautiful little park right across the street from his apartment building. The first thing my husband said was, you know, we're gonna get through this.
My son was a feisty little kid, and he just started to get real angry. And I thought, you know, well, why are you so angry? Why are you so angry? And then, you know, and then we started talking, and it finally came that he wanted to talk to me. Probably about a month before he died. He just, you know, every day he would stay in the house and he would talk to me, and it was just it was weird, you know. It's like, I wonder if they know something's gonna happen, they just don't know when. And that morning we had breakfast, he cleaned my house with me, and he left. And got a phone call from his dad saying something's wrong with RJ. And I said, what do you mean? He said he got into an accident. I said, he can't, his truck is right here. I said he was just going to the C-14 canal. So I'm trying to call his phone, he didn't answer. And I'm driving now, and he called his friend, and I said, you know, Steven, what happened? You know, where's RJ? And he said he's dead. My whole life I just lost it right then and there, you know? It just, I just never thought that this would happen to me.
I was in a really deep state of depression, and Diane and I every night talked about Bobby and about what we could do to join him. We didn't want to live. Hearts were broken, and it was bad. Little time went on, and I went to my boss one day, and I said, Richard, I said, we want to make a difference. I want to do something for other parents. And I don't know what it is, but I know I want to do something. And he said to me that day, he said, Bob, go home to Diane, find out what you needed the most, and then do that. Thought about what my boss said, and I said, Diane, we have to do something to make a difference in the lives of others. And we came up with the Bobby Resciniti Healing Hearts Foundation. And it was to offer help to parents that lost children.
I didn't think that I was gonna be able to do it. You know, I didn't think that I wanted to even talk to anybody about it. But the first time I came here, the parents that were here, and just walking into this Bobby's place was amazing.
But Bobby's Place is truly, a place that you can come to, that you come in, they immediately put you on comfy couches. They have teddy bears in the rooms, which I know a lot of people, love. Just so comforting. It wasn't like just walking into a room and everything was going to be cold. People were just going to be talking. I actually laughed with the other parents, it was soothing. It was really soothing. And thank God for this place. Thank God.
So our vision, our dream was to have a place where parents can go, a safe place where they can go, and not to grieve, but to heal.
As we started our foundation, I was like, I want to be able to have a sibling group for people that in that age range that have nowhere to go and understand each other, because I want other people to know that they have somewhere to go that have lost siblings.
So we decided our foundation would be part of the healing process, not the grieving process.
I thank everybody who donated their time and their money, and that they cared, and that they came year after year after year to the fundraiser, so this way we could have Bobby's Place.
And thank God for the people and our supporters and our friends that carried us when we were at our lowest of lows. We couldn't have done it alone. The love that they gave us was unconditional, and it gave us hope. It gave us hope. And every time we help someone, and I know what Diane says, but every time we help someone, it helps heal our broken heart just a little bit. And that's a good thing. We're happy about that.